Hi guys, I hope you are fine. Me too, I'm fine. So it's another opportunity that we can do some maths. And so guys, let me just read the question and then we'll continue. Find the value of x that satisfies the equation 8 sine squared x minus 2 cos x minus 7 is equals to 0 for x being between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. That's what is supposed to satisfy. And so guys, we come and now try to solve this question. So let's, instead of having sine squared x, we can try to sort of manipulate this so that it is now going to be in form of cos x. We can use our trigonometric identity, which is like this. We have sine squared x plus cos squared x. This one gives us 1. And so therefore, for sine squared x, we are going to have sine squared x is equal to 1 minus cos squared x, like that. And so guys, we now replace that. And so we shall write 8, we shall put now 8. Instead of putting sine squared x, we will put that. So that one will be 1 minus cos squared x minus 2 cos x minus 7. This one gives us, that one gives us 0. So now multiplying into the bracket, that will be 8 minus 8 cos squared x minus 2 cos x minus 7 is equals to 0. And so guys, we can now come and say, let y be equal to cos x. So that now guys, we can come and replace for cos x. That is going to give us 8 minus 8. Instead of writing cos squared x, we shall write y now squared minus 2 y minus 7. This one we get 0. So guys, from there now we can form a quadratic equation. So we can form that by now bringing, because we want this to be in terms of positive, so that we have positive 8y squared. So we shall bring all this on this other side. But guys, we don't have to go the other side literally. We can actually be on this side while we have already gone to that side. So what we do, we just write 8y squared. Now guys, we are on this other side. So if we bring this 2 on this other side, it's going to be plus 2y. And then before now we move this to the other side, we can say 8 minus 7 is 1. So when we bring it on this other side, we shall have minus 1. This one gives us 0. So guys, this is our equation. So guys, now we look for two numbers. If you multiply, you get negative 8. If you add, you get 2. So those two numbers are what numbers? Numbers that if you multiply, you get negative 8. If you add, you get 2. and those two numbers are 4 and 2. That is positive 4 and 2. That is this positive 4 and negative 2. If I multiply that, I get negative 8. If I add, I get positive 2. So that's what I'm going to add here, guys. So this is be 8y squared. I can start with negative 2y plus 4y minus 1 is equals to 0. Guys, we can evenly check it again and say negative 2y plus 4y is supposed to be 2y. Negative 2y multiplied by 4y, you get 8. Is supposed to be 8y squared. So we are on the right track. We can now divide this equation into 2, like that. Then we can come and factor out. I factor out 2y, like that. Then here I will be left with 4y minus 1 plus, here it's like we have 4y minus 1. This gives us 0. From there, guys, we can come and now form the two factors. And the two factors are going to be 2y plus 1 and then 4y minus 1. This one now gives us 0. So we have either 2y plus 1 equals to 0 or 4y minus 1 equals to 0, like that. So now we have here 2y is equals to negative 1 and y is equals to negative a half. This side we have 4y is equals to 1, and so therefore y is equals to 1/4, like that. So guys, we continue. So guys, from there we come now and replace our y equals to cos x. So in this case here we have negative 1 all over 2. So we have negative 1 all over 2 is equals to cos x. So working with this one first, we shall have now cos inverse negative 1 all over 2, which is negative 0.5, like that. This one now gives us, we can check from the calculator. This one is going to be inverse cos negative 0.5. That one gives us 120. So guys, this is 120 degrees. So from there, guys, we come to this, the unit circle formed here. We shall have 120. 120 is actually we are supposed to go this way up to where the 120 is. So here is where we have your 120. That is 120. So that is one of our solution. But remember, guys, this is like we are saying that cos 120 is equals to negative 0.5. So we find any other place where we have the same solution or where we have the same solution like 120. That could possibly be this other side. Because this is 120, guys, then this is going to be 60. So if you move on this other side, guys, you find that our cos is still negative. And how do we find that? Let's come and add, that is 180 plus 60. We add 180 plus 60. So this one now gives us 240 degrees. That is, from here we now go to 240. So this one is 240. And let's find out what is the cos of 240. So the cos of 240, cos 240 is equals to, guys, see, it's negative 0.5. So this side, we have two values. We have 240 and we have 120. Guys, that is what we find, because this side, the cosine is positive. And so the only side that was remaining was this side and this side, which is now we have found out it is 240 and then 120. So guys, let's go now to this other figure where we say it, you have point, 1/4 is 0.25 is equals to cos x. And so therefore, cos inverse 0.25, this one will give us, let's check with our calculator, guys. We'll have inverse cos 0.25. So this one gives us 75.52. So we have 75.52, of which that one, guys, is allowed that this place. So this is now going to be our value. And this value we are saying is 75.52 degrees, like that. So I can write here 75.52 degrees. So we look for another value that will give us the same answer as this, as 75.52. As you can see, this is positive. Cos is positive here, is also positive this side. So guys, we are also going to have this side. Here we are going to have another value. And that value is supposed to be, now it's going to be from here, we go all out to this point. And that value is going to be 360 minus, because this 75.52 can still come on this side, negative. So we are going to say it's going to be 360 minus 75.52. So let's find out what we get from that. 360 minus 75.52. That gives us 284.48. So this one gives us 284.48 degrees. Let's check and see whether we get the same result as the former one. So we say cos 284.48. Guys, you can see it's 0.25. And so guys, here are our solutions then. We shall have let me write solution. We shall have now 120 degrees, 240 degrees, and then 75.52 degrees, and then 284.48 degrees. And so guys, these are our solution, and as you can see, they are within the limits. That is between 0 and 360. So guys, thank you for listening to me.